Hey guys, what's going on? This is Sergeant Merrill, and today I want to talk about my initial thoughts with the Air Superiority mode and the new Endgame DLC for Battlefield 3. It's here, it's finally here. Endgame for PC. And you guys who came to my initial stream, I'm so sorry I couldn't get the DLC to work. Excuse me, I'm still getting over being sick. I had to completely reinstall Battlefield 3 and all. I had to reinstall all of the updates, at least for all the weapons that I wanted. So it was a big pain in the ass to get this to work, but I'm so happy to play Air Superiority mode. This video right here is actually the first time I got into an Air Superiority match, and I just had a blast. Did I do that great? No, mostly because PlanetSide 2, number one, making me a horrible pilot in Battlefield 3. But I did get my groove back in, and I'm really enjoying it. And there's a lot of people that don't feel the same way about Air Superiority mode, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's exactly what I wanted. Well, let me take that back. There is one thing I want from Air Superiority mode. I want more terrain that can make better use of being a good pilot. And what I mean by that is I want like interweaving mountains and valleys that you can weave in and out of, and I haven't experienced that yet. Now I haven't played it on all the maps, but I don't think any of them offer that. What I was really thinking would be really cool is if you could like fly through this city, you know? Because one of the biggest problems that people have with Air Superiority mode is they really don't like getting shot down by the heat-seeking missiles. And that's just going to happen. Now, there are some countermeasures that you obviously have for it. You have the flares, and you can also fly super low, which some people don't even know. If you fly super low, it usually throws off their ability to track you for heat seekers. And a lot of people don't know that, so maybe that's one of the reasons that they're getting frustrated. But guys, this is what I wanted. I wanted, this team of jets versus this team of jets, complete chaos in the air with the mechanics, the flying mechanics that Battlefield had, and that's what it offers. And I'm truly enjoying it. Now, is it one of those super balanced game modes that's, going to be like in competitive games? No, it's mindless fun. And I really enjoyed the whole domination aspect to it because it very much, puts this side versus this side. You can take a look at what points that you currently own. And if you're getting yourself too far into enemy territory, you can just fly back into your area and you'll have very much a lot of help from your friends, especially if you're playing with a few people. It makes for some very interesting tactics, some very interesting gameplay that no other game has offered like this before. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. So there are those people out there that say this is a bullshit game mode. I'm not going to be one of them. I enjoy it. I'm glad they brought it into the game. I think it's a little late because most of the player base is, moved on at this point, and it's mostly your more hardcore Battlefield players. But I'm still happy that they brought it in. But back to my original point, I kind of got lost there for a second. The whole city idea. I thought it would be really cool if they had like skyscrapers in which you can weave in and out of, so that if you have somebody on your tail, it's twofold. If you have somebody on your tail that's using heat seekers, you can use the buildings to kind of put something between the heat-seeking missiles and you to kind of stop it. But also, if someone's really on your tail with the gunner, you can weave in and out and you can actually get them maybe to crash with some superior pilot skills. And I thought that'd be a really cool option. It's kind of like something in Independence Day when he's getting chased by the alien, he's weaving in and out of the valley, and he just, smokes his ass with the superior pilot skills. Maybe, a scenario here and there where some of the skyscrapers come crashing down. Now I'm just getting greedy. Now I'm taking an inch and going a mile with it. But it's one of those things that you see it and you're like, this is really cool. But it would be a lot cooler if it had this. I also think it's interesting how it changes setups completely with the jet. Obviously, rocket pods have no point. And I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Maybe they could have different objectives with the Air Superiority mode to maybe put some type of point, some type of reason to have rocket pods. Maybe an objective that you have to destroy, kind of like with Rush, only you destroy it with missiles. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. But it just sucks that some of the things are completely pointless. The rocket pods being one of them. And obviously there are some other things that are much more superior ideas, like the fast belt speed. Some people like to use beam scanning to try and get their rockets to lock on quicker, but I'm really just enjoying the gunner aspect of this. I think it's so much fun, and I know that's completely against what what I said before. You know, if you're going against other air, use the rocket, the heat-seeking missiles quite a bit. But it's so much fun just getting that belt speed going and just taking out jets one after the other. It takes a lot of skill, takes a lot of practice, but you will get a lot more kills because of it. Because I think a lot of people are wising up to some ways to evade those heat-seeking missiles, and it's causing you a lot more time than you realize. And with all the other jets in the sky, you don't have a whole lot of time. I mean, you really got to make your dogfight as quick as possible so you can, you know, one, move on to your next target, but two, boogie the fuck out of there because he probably retreated back to his buddies. So it is worth putting in practice, you know, learn to lead your targets. It's definitely going to help you out in this game mode. But in the comment section, I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of the Air Superiority mode in Endgame? And if you are enjoying it, but you don't think there's that many players, I want y'all's comments on whether you think this came too late. I mean, to come in what they are saying is the last DLC for the game. Is it too late? Should have this been something that came a lot sooner? Considering how fun I think it is and how much potential it has. But that's all I have for this video, guys. One last thing on streaming. Make sure you guys follow me on both Twitter and Twitch TV. I've been streaming a lot, and as you saw with the one stream, I put it on YouTube, but I'm not always going to do that. People aren't always interested in seeing the 1 hour videos of me playing a certain game. So if you want to catch those, best way to do it, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. I'll let you guys know every time. But that's all I have for this video. This is Sergeant Merrill, out here.